Hello, welcome to another episode of Coral Island. As you may notice, there's no webcam today and the footage is going pretty damn quick. So today I really wanted to film just a couple of days in a row to really lock in and get stuff done on the farm, because basically between episodes I did some research on how to make money. I also did some research on how to basically plan out the farm so that it's not a big mess, because we've kind of just built it as we've gone and we haven't sat down and like planned it out. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going and doing like a bunch of errands while also planning the farm. So we're going to make a lot of progress in the next sort of 13 minutes or so. So this is me just like getting like some couple of stone arches and some fences, and I'm starting to plot it out. So basically what I've done, if you really want to know, is I've put it into an Excel spreadsheet. So I found this really good planner online. I'll try and find the post where I found it and put it in the description for anyone that's interested in using it themselves. But basically it lets you just like plot out all of the squares of your farm and plan it out that way. So if you see, I think it's too fast for you to notice, but if you see me like hovering around and looking at all the different squares of the farm, that's probably because I'm just trying to figure out where the heck all of the the Excel plots actually are. I've just mined that like spaceship that's fell to Earth on my farm as well or something. I don't know what that is, but I just kind of mined it. I got a couple of batteries from it, so I'm sure we'll find out what that's about at some point. Oh, okay. Whoa! Have you been sneaking up on me? I think you kind of snuck up on me, Paul, here. No. I wish there was an option to just be like, no. Okay, it's just so quiet in here. I guess anything would have shocked me. I thought you heard me walking here. Hey, I'm walking here! I thought you were Anne. I was supposed to go and get some fresh vegetables at Sam's, but I thought, why not take them from here? Nature, right? It's a much closer distance, and let's face it, they all taste the same. Is it really that funny? I don't know. Anyway, back to it. So, quick interlude there, because I did run into some cutscenes that I thought was worth, like, basically talking through. This is me deciding to upgrade my hoe next, so we set that going because we went to grab the scythe, which is going to make this next bit a lot easier for me, because we have a lot of grass growing on our farm, and as much as it actually really pained me to get rid of it, because, you know, we've all played Stardew Valley, we've all started our very first save, and we've all gone, oh my god, what have I done? I've gotten rid of all the grass, but I need it for hay, for the silo. Luckily this game just lets you harvest hay from it anyway, so it doesn't worry me that much. Actually, I love that. I actually love that about this game. It's really good. That and the fact that the relationships don't decay, absolutely the best thing ever. This is a bit where I just went a bit rogue, and I was like, you know what, I really want to put a bit of a path down the middle here, just to make it obvious for me, basically, like a bit of a visual cue as to where the fences are, because I've put a fence either side, not a fence, a gate, you know what I meant, a gate either side, so that I can walk straight through this like paddock bit for the farm animals whenever I fancy as well. But yeah, this is me clearing out what I plan to be our farm area. So I've got a bit of a plan. I've been doing a bunch of research on this just to make it the most efficient use of what we have. So you can see that I've run out of energy for the day, so I do go to sleep really soon. But yeah, we sell quite a lot of stuff this day as well. But yeah, I'm just doing some organising, sold some sunflowers. You saw at the start I also went and finished the summer bundle. Oh, this is the point where I got to choose to get a sprinkler too early. We haven't yet got the crafting recipe because I'm not quite high enough in farming. But yeah, oh, look at this melon harvest, by the way. We do get quite a lot of money at the end of this day. A little bit of a spoiler there, but yeah, it's the melon empire has come through. So yeah, I've got a couple of sprinklers, and I've now got the sprinkler too, which I do add in when we get to it. It's a little bit later, yeah, but yeah, doing all the errands, doing all the usual stuff, and we do actually end up moving the coop either today or tomorrow. I think I played 3 full days tonight before coming on to record the audio. But yeah, I proper locked in. I've never felt so locked into a game in all my life, because obviously I honestly just sat and planned this before I did it. So I just knew what I was doing. Highly recommend doing that if you ever play this, because I don't know, it just felt like I was on a mission. But yeah, this is me paying 300 of my hard-earned coins to move the coop, which I ended up being quite happy with where I moved it to as well. I was just checking out reminding myself as well what there is available, and another little spoiler as well, we do end up putting a barn the other side of the path. You can probably make out where it's going to be, but yeah, this is where I was like planning where it's going to be, and I realised that I'd slightly undershot how big I wanted this area to be, so that everything's sort of laid out nicely and symmetry and stuff. Something that I didn't realise while I was planning was these stone arches are 3 wide, so that threw a little bit of a spanner in the works, because I'd basically denoted them on my little plan as only 1 wide. So it took a little bit of thinking it through, and I do make a bunch of mistakes, as we all do, but I get there, you know. It's not as stressful as it could have been, you know. So this is me starting to move stuff over. So I took the plunge. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna need this many scarecrows over here, because quite a lot of stuff has been harvested, especially over the next few days, because I think we're on like 3 days before fall or autumn or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna, so basically we're just gonna move over a few of these things. So this is where I started to plan it out, and I was like, oh, I can use the sprinkler 2 here and put 2 of these here. And then I think I also this is where I realized that I wanted to have a little path around as well, so I've moved the scarecrow in a couple, and I'm moving this stuff around as well. Something that I really quite frustrated myself when I was doing this is that I got my hoe in for a upgrade, so I was like, oh, it'd be really good if I had my hoe right now, but unfortunately didn't have it. So I was trying to just like use like walls and these paths to basically remind myself where we were going to build, so that I could clear out the area nicely and just make it nice and ready for our area. This is me just checking to see if it looks nice from the map view, and it does. I'm really happy with it, and I will walk you around it just before I finish up today's episode as well. It'll probably be a bit dark, I seem to remember, but yeah. Right, moving on to the next day, we leveled up. We made a bunch of money as well, which is really good. It is the beach cleanup day tomorrow, which we won't be playing tonight, but yeah, that's me just filling in the gaps because we moved the coop. I've also put a couple of stone paths behind the coop as well, and I do the same for the barn, just because I don't know if this is the same in Coral Island, but in Stardew Valley, I remember like grass or something, I can't remember what it was, but something would grow behind the coop and it would really annoy me for some reason, and it would just look weird. So I've just put them behind there just in case it happens in this game. But yeah, this is me clearing out the area ready to go and do the barn. Unfortunately, I forgot that you had to take the materials with you, so that's just me double checking what I need to go get. I do get distracted on the way, just like it's just who I am as a person. Oh, another one. What's this going to be about? I'm following some kind of argument. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, why am I doing this? Paul, I held on to hope, I really did. Thought maybe you'd remember my morning, but here we are, past noon. You forgot my birthday, how could you? Oh, Poodles, I didn't mean to, I just forgot. Oh no. Oh gosh, that is just a cardinal sin, Paul. Oh my gosh, Anne. You just forgot, that's your excuse. We've been married for so long, am I not special to you anymore, Paul? No. No, it's not like that at all. You're my world, I slipped up, I'm truly sorry. Heartbreaking. Sorry doesn't fix this, Paul. Words are cheap. Actions speak louder than words. You're absolutely right, Anne. I messed up and I'll fix this, I promise. I really hope that. Okay, that's the end. That was hard, right. You just stumbling in on these people's life events by accident. I'm just here to pick up my tools. Right, back to it. So, as I said, do get distracted by a cutscene, and that was only because I went to the blacksmith to pick up my hoe in the meantime. So yeah, placing down the barn now. I'm really happy with how I've planned it all out because it fits really nicely. I was really pleased with that. It just makes you so happy when planning something out actually works. Now I've got my hoe, I can fill in that little weird blip that I had in the wall because I couldn't pick up that 4-leaf clover thing that I had in the ground. So yeah, got my new hoe now. I can do I think it's 3x3 now at once. So it's really cool. I actually really like it. I love upgrading tools and stuff. It just makes it feel like you're getting somewhere in these games, you know. I think that's one of the main reasons it is. So yeah, I decided to denote it with paths because I'm going to make them bigger and stuff, and I decided to enclose this because I did have big plans to have multiple of these, but I was like, I just don't have the materials right now, and I definitely don't have the materials because I needed more bronze kelp to be, to be able to make more sprinklers, like sprinkler wands. And I know that they're going to be defunct and that, but I just thought, I'll invest in a couple. So this is me figuring out where the heck I need to go to get more bronze kelp because I couldn't remember. I accidentally found silver kelp before I found bronze kelp. So yeah, I tried to use all of my energy to find a bunch of bronze kelp because I had quite a lot left and I didn't really want to do any more farm planning. I thought I'd done quite a lot for the stage that I'm at in the game. I didn't want to go too big too quickly, so I just wanted to have enough planned so that I wasn't doing a whole bunch of watering every morning because I just feel like using my energy there is holding me back a lot. So yeah, we ended up using a lot of it on getting a bunch of bronze kelp. Once I was happy with the amount that I got, I also dived back in and cleared a bunch more coral as well. Not a bunch more coral, but just like made sure that the corals were, I was making progress with them. I can't remember how you do it, like clearing the coral reef. So I think I did 2 of them, and then I did a good chunk more further up before I gave up for the day. So I was expecting that bit to clear, but no, this big purple bit cleared instead. So I moved the anchor and made quite a bit of progress. I had like a full inventory full of stuff. But yeah, getting towards where I pause and start doing the outro now. So I'll see you on the other side. All right, so it's been a very fast episode today, but we've gotten so much done. Look, I know it's kind of dark, especially because I've got low energy, but we've planned out a farm plot for next season, which I really wanted to do before the end of the season. So I just wanted to like go into focus mode for a little while. We've also like made this sort of area here where we've got the coop. We've moved the coop in so it doesn't look awful anymore, and we've also got the barn. I don't know if this grass survives over like autumn and winter and stuff, but I'm gonna just sort of let it grow. I think I'm gonna just feed the geese and the chickens hay for the time being to let this bit grow out at least a little bit more, and then we're gonna have the barn in a few either a day or a few days. I can't remember. I think it maybe takes 2 days, but we've upgraded a couple of our like tools and stuff as well. I'm trying to find a good moment to do the watering can, probably next season now. So I think I'm gonna like try and hold off using any plots other than the plots that we've got covered here, and then I'm going to move that one over as well. So we'll have quite a few plots to use. I'm just going to try and make the most of the space. I've got a plan. The trees worry me, but hopefully they can survive a few days without water. But yeah, like I've said at the end of every episode, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, if you want to come and check me out live, come over to the Twitch channel. Feel free to come say hi. But yeah, please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. I'd really appreciate that, and have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you. Goodbye.